Enneagram for Physicians Type 6. Let's talk about the self-sabotage, imposter syndrome, and the intervention for the Type 6. Or in other words, how the Type 6 gets into trouble and a way to get out of it. So the self-sabotage of the Type 6 in particular relates to who can I trust, and believing that there is an instability of who can be trusted. So there is a consistent, constant, repeated going back and forth and looking at all the different options. Can I trust this group or this leader at the hospital or this other person at the hospital? I don't know, like as a CMO, the CEO. Can I not trust this hospital at all? Or how about this association instead of this association? It's a going back and forth, or even myself, and can I trust myself? Can I trust my friend? And it's a yes, determining who can be trusted it's important, but this can also be the strength, but also the self-sabotage, this constant going back and forth and see where everyone else is. Am I with them? Are they with me? And becoming obsessed with this obsession. Yeah. And the imposter syndrome is I don't know where I am, right? I don't have enough capacity to take care of problems, of being prepared for what's going on, potential problems, opportunities, issues are coming up, and I don't know how to deal with all of those things. And that's the imposter syndrome of the type 6. And so what's going on, if we go in the anatomy and physiology of the Enneagram here, what's going on is the head and the thinking is splitting off. When a type 6 in the type 6 space, we're getting into our imposter syndrome and self-sabotage. We are splitting off our head, and the thinking is being isolated and secluded from the body and the movement and the emotional embodied experience heartness. So what you can do is basically what I'm doing right now is mentally, intellectually, thoughtfully caring for, tending to, and cultivating the thought process. And here it's where the prototypical thing, what you talk about, the mindfulness, is really the most apt, where it's the most, I would say, appropriate. Although I don't really like the term mindfulness at all. What maybe I should say, it's a reflective awareness of one's thought process and being able to be present with the awareness of one's thoughts instead of identifying with those thoughts. And if you want to take it further, being aware that you are aware of your thoughts. And then by no longer being identified with thoughts, you're introducing a shock of sorts to use a physical terminology analogy, jostle things so they're settling back where they can go. So for the type 6, whether yourself or others, or you find yourself in this back and forth anxiety, thinking of possibilities, not feeling prepared, I'm the chaos, and I don't have confidence, is to I not get outside. It's to not to step back. I don't like these terms because they're just incomplete phrases to me. But what I would say is it's your you're transcending or stepping back or going further. You're basically getting out of the hamster wheel and watching yourself. I am on the hamster wheel. And by watching yourself on the hamster wheel, you get off the hamster wheel. All right, I don't know where that image came from, but there we go. I think that works best. So, in summary, conclusion, the self-sabotage of the type 6 is constantly thinking they're not being able to make a choice, or not having the courage, the confidence to be with the chaos and trust in what's going on, the process. And imposter syndrome is then, I have to go everywhere else. I'm going to go here and there and there and here and jump around, and causing even more of a chaos internally and externally, trying to find this groundedness. And the intervention is to see yourself on the hamster wheel and not disengaging, but by seeing yourself on the hamster wheel, you realize that you're on the hamster wheel, and then you'll stop. All right, so that was the type 6 self-sabotage, imposter syndrome, and intervention. Check out the other video where I talk about the type 6 space and lesson in more of generality. And if you want to help finding your Enneagram type, or just want to learn more how to use this for your personal development, wellness, or in helping others, you can message me, let me know, Facebook, on YouTube, wherever, and check out the other videos I have on the Enneagram for physicians, and I have videos for all the other types, and I'll see you there.